Have you ever looked at your paycheck and thought, how am I supposed to build wealth with this? Like the system was built for people making six figures, coming from money, or just magically good at adulting. What if I told you that wealth is not built by how much you make, but by what you do with what you have? And that you can start, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck. Today, I'm going to show you the simple wealth-building strategy no one ever teaches us. The one that turns tiny decisions into real financial freedom. Not someday. Not when life settles down. Now. Even on a low income. Here's the real problem. We were taught how to multiply fractions in school, but no one taught us how to multiply money. Instead, we learned, work hard, save what's left, hope everything works out. That advice keeps people broke. Because when the rent goes up, when an unexpected bill hits, when your paycheck disappears the minute it arrives, save what's left means there's never anything left. And if no one ever showed you what to do differently, you probably feel stressed about money, guilty for not figuring it out sooner, and embarrassed to ask for help. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not the problem. The system you were taught is. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I met a woman named Emily. She was working full-time, sometimes overtime, making just enough to survive, but never enough to get ahead. She tried budgeting. She tried extreme couponing. She tried manifesting abundance. Because TikTok told her to. Every time she started saving, life hit back. A flat tire, a medical bill, something her kid needed for school. She felt ashamed, like she was constantly starting over. One day, I asked her, "What are you building toward? What's the plan?" She said, "Olivia, I don't have a plan. I'm just trying not to drown. That hit me. Most people aren't lazy. Most people aren't irresponsible. Most people are exhausted." But here's the beautiful part. Once she learned the strategy I'm about to walk you through, the same system wealthy people use, everything changed. In less than a year, she built her first emergency cushion. She started investing with $25, not $25,000, and she stopped living in panic mode. And her income didn't change. Her system did. So, what's the strategy? It's called the wealth loop. Most people only have a paycheck cycle. Rich people have a wealth-building cycle. And I'm going to teach it to you, simply, clearly, without the finance jargon. Step 1. Pay your future self first, not your bills first. You first. The moment your paycheck hits, you move a percentage, even 1%, into savings or investing. Not what's left. Not when you remember. First, automatically. Because when you treat building wealth like a bill, you stop breaking the promise you made to yourself. But Olivia, I can barely afford my bills now. I hear you. That's why you start small. The goal isn't an amount. The goal is the habit. $5 a week today becomes $50 later. $50 becomes $500. The habit is what changes your life. Step 2. Automate everything possible. Automation removes guilt, willpower, and shame. Here's what you automate. Your pay yourself first transfer, minimum debt payments, and investing, even $10 per week. Because automation turns good intentions into results. When something is automated, it's no longer a decision. It just happens. Step 3. Give every dollar a mission. This is not budgeting. Budgeting says, track everything. Exhaust yourself. Assigning dollars says, my money has jobs. Examples. $20 a week. Future me, $10 a week. Investment, $15 a week. Fun money, guilt-free. And $5 a week, debt killer. Money without a plan disappears. Money with a purpose multiplies. Step 4. Start investing early. And small. Here's the truth wealthy people live by. Time in the market beats timing the market. Meaning, it's not about choosing the perfect stock. It's about letting money grow over time. If you put $25 per month into a simple broad market index fund, over 10 years, that can become $5,000 to $7,000. Without increasing the amount, without getting lucky, and without being a financial expert. Wealth isn't about picking the right investment. It's about consistent investing, tiny deposits, massive change. Step 5. Build a money identity. You can't out-earn a mindset that believes, I'm bad with money, I'm not the type to be wealthy, and people like me don't invest. You are not people like you. You are you, someone deciding to change. Wealth is not a personality trait. Wealth is a skill set. Every wealthy person started as a beginner. Pause. Breathe. You don't need permission to change your financial life. You only need one decision. I am becoming someone who builds wealth. If today was your turning point, if something in this clicked, start building your wealth loop. And if you want simple, beginner-friendly guides to money and investing, I've linked my favorite beginner finance books in the description. These books changed the way I think about money, and I selected them because they explain wealth in plain language. They're perfect for busy people, and they don't assume you're already rich. I'm so curious which books helped you the most. Write in the comments to share your story and hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more. Because the Money Compendium is here for one purpose: simplifying wealth for everyone. Thanks for being here. You deserve a wealthy life, not someday, but starting now.